Hi everyone! Before actually cooking with millets, there are a few essential things which we need to keep in mind. First off, the quality of the millet. In the market today, we have both the polished and the unpolished varieties available. However, we need to remember that the healing properties of millets, especially the anti-cancerous effect, is most found in the lignins which are in the outer covering of the millet fiber. So make sure you use only the unpolished variety for getting the maximum benefits. The second most important point to remember is that we need to soak the millets well. In millets, the fiber is present in concentric circles from the center of the millet to the periphery. So unless we soak the millet for 6 to 8 hours, the inner fiber does not soak properly and will not cook well and will lead to problems with digestion. So ensure that you soak the millets before cooking for 6 to 8 hours. Another important thing is that millets are rich in water-soluble minerals and vitamins. So do not throw away the water which you are using to soak the millets. First wash the millet once gently, pour off that water and then measure the water required for the recipe and soak the millet in the same water and use the same water for cooking. The next important thing is about our vegetables and fruits. Before using the vegetables and fruits in our recipes, it's best to treat them with tamarind water. Tamarind water has tartaric acid which helps to draw out the chemicals which are being used to grow our vegetables and fruits. So unless you're sure your vegetables are organic, it's best to pre-treat the vegetables for 10 to 15 minutes in tamarind water and then wash them thoroughly before using them to cook. The water which we use for cooking is equally important. So make sure that you are purifying your water for drinking and for cooking purposes using copper. Copper helps to kill the bacteria and viruses and remove the plastic and also makes the water structured. Moving on to the oils which we use for cooking. The refined oils which we bring from the market come in plastic covers and have been adulterated with mineral oil and animal fat which are highly carcinogenic. Also, the high temperature and pressure used to extract these oils generate free radicals and destroy all the good properties in them. Instead, for all our recipes, we use oils which have been extracted in a natural way in wooden garnis which are driven by bulls. This is the ideal process for extraction since there is minimum pressure and heat which is generated in the process of extraction, thus allowing all the nutrients to be retained. The vessels which we use for cooking are equally important. Non-stick cookware seems convenient, but the Teflon coating which we slowly ingest is highly injurious to health. Also, aluminium cookware is quite popular. However, aluminium too is toxic to the blood, the bone marrow and the kidneys. It is best to use steel, glass or earthen cookware. You'll be surprised to see the difference in taste when you cook in mud vessels. The ingredients which we use in our cooking are also important. Try not to buy them off the shelf in a supermarket. Put a little extra effort to ensure that you're using pure products at home. For example, making chili powder at home from dry chilies, making the garam masala at home, not using ketchup from the shop but instead making a sauce at your own home will go a long way. I'm sure keeping all this in mind, you'll be able to cook healthy food at home. And in order to understand these issues much more in detail, you can refer our videos on sirijeevan.org in English and on Yes TV in Telugu. We'll also be discussing these issues in detail on Millet Magic itself. So let's start millet cooking. You can also check out Biophilian's Kitchen for reliable recipes.